God morgon och välkomna tillbaks till Detective Pikachu, och denna gången har vi ljud. Tack god gud för det. Igår så blev det lite knasigt när katten hade bytt av sladden. Och ja, det är sånt som händer. Ni som har katt vet att katter tycker om att bita på sladdar. Så, vi har tagit oss till sjön och vi märkte då att det var Masquerade som låg bakom den här dimman vid sjön av någon anledning. Så vi ska ta och se här nu helt enkelt varför de har hållit på som de har gjort. Och jag kände också det igår. Jag sa först typ Hunter att det skulle vara någon spökpokémon, men sen så var det så det här att det kändes som att det skulle vara Masquerade, för de där så stora ögon finns inte på någon Pokémon. Mass. Don't be frightened. Tim and I will solve this case in a jiffy. You'll see. Mass. They say it just showed up here one day and has been attacking any Pokemon that gets too close. It's so angry it won't listen to anything they try to say to it. It's angry? Why would that be? Undrar om det är en Pokémon som är... vad ska jag säga? Som har samma sån här... fått i sig den här grejmedicinen. You did great earlier. Thanks to you, the fog has cleared and we can investigate around the lake. Phoebe. Were your wounds from the same Pokemon that attacked the Masquerade? Phoebe. It was so foggy it couldn't see who attacked, but it does remember its body being clasped by a pincer. It says it hurt a lot. Okay then. I wonder what this wood fragment is. It looks like it has a corner, so it probably was a box or something. Why would a wooden box fragment be at the lake? And look, there's a large gash on the inside. You're right. It's as if something was clawing at the inside. Wooden box fragment. Oh, nothing more. Hey Pikachu, what do you think about this wooden chunk? What do you think this wooden chunk is? Let's see. Well, the wood has a white paint on it. It could be a useful clue to have, so let's hang on to it for now. A piece of wood. Okay, look at that! What a gash! It's as if something took a chunk out using huge claws. Mass. What? This gash was also caused by the scary thing? Whatever it is, we're done for it if we get attacked. No kidding, we better be careful while we investigate. Okej, det är någonting med styra klor. Scyther. What was that sound? Look over there, there's something splashing in the water. Oi. Let's see what it is. What in the world is that? Is there something in the lake? I can't see it too well from here. Phoebe, you'll go check it out. It's dangerous. He's right. I appreciate the thought, but we should really wait and see. Phoebe. Hey Phoebas. Crawdont. Phoebas, are you okay? Hey, are you alright? Phoebe. Doesn't look like it has any serious wounds. No need to be so reckless though. Still, now we know who the scary Pokemon is, thanks to Phoebas. That's true, thanks. Phoebe. So Waltz was innocent after all, but still, what's wrong? I just wonder why a Crawdont is in the lake. I never see a Crawdont in this area before. Before the fog came in. A Crawdont is causing trouble when it's not even native to this island. What does it all mean? This is worth looking into. What is the truth of the fog situation? Rätt udda. De har hittat en låda med rivmärken och hittat ett träd, så det känns precis som att det är någon som har släppt hit honom. Planterat skadant.
Make sure to keep an eye out for clues. Did you get testimony from the Pokémon?
Då gör vi det då. Fiba. No kidding, it was I was surprised too. It seems like it's very of us. I don't think we'll be able to speak to it. About Crawdant then. Phoebe. It definitely seems to have a temper. There's no way we can get close to it if it keeps swinging its claw around like that. I guess we'll just have to stay away from Crawdant while we investigate. Mass. A red body, big claws. They say that's the Pokemon that has been chasing their friends. Mass. It seems like Crawdant is short-tempered to begin with. Even when the Masquerain tried to scare it off with their eye-like antennae, it just tried to attack them. So all they could do was create this thick fog and try to hide their friends, huh? Okay, smart ändå. So the one attacking the Pokemon was Crawdant. Milo, do you know much about Crawdant? No, not really. I've only read about it in books. Apparently they can live just about anywhere. Interesting. Do you think the Crawdant thinks the lake is its territory? If that's the case, we're in trouble. They're very protective of their homes. Getting in it to move won't be easy at all. Things keep just getting better, don't they? Okej. Vad hade vi här för något mer? Oh, a fishing rod. But it's broken. It's useless like this. A broken fishing rod. Fast något mer vid det här trädet. Nej. Sen kan vi med en Poliwag då. Polly? Polly? You were playing with your pals, but then Crawdant suddenly attacked, huh? Polly? Seems like they're worried that Crawdant will throw them off the island, since it's so strong. Don't worry, we won't let it happen. Jag undrar om Pikachu kommer lära sig göra den attacker sen. Polly? No. Won't have to leave the lake. You won't have to leave the lake, don't worry. He's right, we'll figure something out. But until we do, just stay away from the Crawdant, okay? Hey, there's an empty bottle here. It could be a clue, we should pick it up just in case. Oh crap. Nu blir jag rädd. Kan man snacka med honom? Nej. Jag testar. Skrämde inte mig lite. Men det finns inte så mycket mer att säga här. Kolla. Men vi går tillbaka och ser vad vi kan göra där då. Hey, where are you going? We need to find out why Crawdant suddenly appeared here. Okay. Just the case notes though.
Pokémon were getting hurt because Crawdant attacked them. Now, why would Crawdant do something like that?
Why did it attack Pokemon? Let's go say här. It seems like it thinks its lake is its territory. It can live almost anywhere. Crawdant's so strong. Oj, den här. Så det är där för att den tror att det är en dens territory. Ja, territory.
Get it! Crawdont is chasing away anyone who dares to get close to the lake. Obviously, it's being territorial. For some reason, this Crawdont thinks the lake is its turf. But it's not a Pokémon that's normally seen around here. So the question is, how did it get to the lake? Are there any clues we can look at?
Nu ska vi se här. The wooden box has large claw marks on its inside. Så det är förmodligen där ni kommer ifrån. An old fishing rod. Claw marks left by Crawdont. A bottle that's broken in half. Så det är de här två vi är ute
Do you
efter.
think that's right?
Oh
You
yeah.
know what? The claw marks on the inside of the box are just like the marks on the trees. Which tells me that someone put Crawdon into that box and then brought it to the lake.
So Crawdon was the one who was wounding all those Pokemon. Yeah, this should prove that Waltz is innocent. Thanks, Tim.
Someone brought a Crawdon here, and I think that's what's been hurting the other Pokemon. We've proven that Walls isn't responsible.
Toppen. Och det var det vi ville göra. Let's head back to Wall's place and let Brad know about what we found. Yes. Let's do that. Brad, Walls isn't the culprit behind the fog situation. Don't you think you're jumping to conclusions? What do you mean by that? It could have been Walls who captured the Crawdon in that box and brought it to the lake. Why do you always think that way? Walls is a Pokemon researcher. Even if he is disgraced, I bet he could get a hold of a Crawdon very easily. But that's... If you insist that Waltz isn't the one who brought Crawdon to the lake, then show me proof. Okay, I promise I find evidence that proves Waltz is innocence. In that case, I'll search for undeniable evidence that proves that he is the culprit. Let's see whose theory is correct, Tim. Jag gillar inte Waltz. Unless we can find the culprit who brought Crawdon to the lake, Brad is not going to change his mind. I agree, but who could have done such a thing and why? Hey Tim, I'll stay by Walls. He's not showing it, but this has got to be hard on him. I understand. Leave the rest to us. Alright, back to the investigation. Prove Wall's innocence.
In order to prove Wall's innocence, we really need to figure out who brought Crawdon here.
Gör vi det? Det har nog någonting med den här vita markeringen på lådan att göra. Men vi snackar här med Walls. The world is not forgiving of those who have made mistakes. It seems Brad is determined to make me the culprit. Walls can't be the culprit. Why does nobody believe him? It's the same as the accident at PCL. The masses believed the media and paid no heed to my words. It was not I who brought Crawdon there. It would be too difficult for Walls to carry Crawdon to the lake all by himself. And even living this close to the lake, it would have been pretty obvious if he had been lugging around a box big enough to fit Crawdon. Det är faktiskt sant. That's a good point. I wonder how the culprit was able to get Crawdon to the lake. I know you'll be able to find the real culprit. I just know it, Tim. Brad's gone into town to gather testimony or something. I hope he doesn't believe every wild rumor he hears. It does seem like the people in town aren't too fond of walls. Why did the culprit bring Crawdont all the way to the lake anyway? Maybe because whoever it is wanted to get rid of all the Pokémon there. We don't know the motive yet, but we will get to the bottom of things if we keep up our investigation. Det får vi helt enkelt springa iväg och bara fråga ut lite folk igen. Oh, Manectric. Hey, don't you need to follow Brad? Manic. Oh, standing guard. Huh. Well, good for you. Oj, de hade väntat. Så...
I wonder what they're up to.
Yeah, those are large pieces of wood.
Oh, I know. They're going to fix the bridge. But that doesn't explain why they're carrying a flag. Oh, watch where you're going. What's its deal?
They're just really focused on their work.
Frågan är ju... Vi har ju ett par Pokémon som tycker om att bära. Så, nu ser det. I wonder what that flag was. It looked like the flag the inhabitants of this island have in front of their houses. Maybe the chief of timber transport can tell us something about the wooden boxes. We should go ask him. Timber. About fixing the bridge. You're helping out the chief? Pretty impressive how you can carry logs bigger than yourself. Timber. Oh, you say you could handle even more. You're pretty strong, I'll give you that. Det är nu de här Timber Transport som har hand om själva det här leveransen av lådan i alla fall. Men där har vi en fyrkant jag gör. Där har vi den. Eller jag kommer behöva jämföra det här märket som vi har med husen, så vet vi direkt vem det är som är boven i dramat. Här har vi då liksom, förmodligen så är det så att flaggan kommer vara där, leveransen av samma grej, och då ser Timber vart allting ska levereras typ. We can finally start fixing the bridge now. Once the bridge is fixed, we'll be able to investigate the far shore of the lake. Huh? Oh, you mean the flags over there? Those are landmarks for Timber. What do you mean? If you want Timber to carry the boxes to right location, you need to lead them there, with a flag that matches the mark on the box. Now that you mention it, each flag has boxes with the same mark nearby. You only need to guide them once. From the second time onward, all you need to do is to put the flag at the right place and they'll figure it out. Pretty smart, eh? What's on your mind, Pikachu? Could it be the culprit used this whole flag system to have Timber carry Crawdont to the lake? The Timber transport? They're definitely strong enough, and besides, nobody would look twice if they were carrying a box through town. It does make more sense than to assume Walls somehow managed to sneak the box all the way to the lake by himself. Let's check with the chief himself. Yeah, about Crawdont then. I'm sorry, I don't have any idea who the culprit might be. I mean, you think I'd notice if there was some weirdo wandering around with a big box? That figures. How could someone carry a big box without anyone noticing? You're saying that Timber could have carried the box with Crawdont in it. Do you think we're responsible or something? No, of course not. It is impossible anyway. See, Timber would never be able to take a box to the lake. There's no special mark for the lake in the first place. What? If you don't believe me, go check the bulletin board near the docks. It has a chart with all the marks we use, plus a record of all the packages we gathered. Alright, let's head to town then. Så. Timber. Den har redan tagit. Burr about fixing the bridge. Burr. Hey, good luck on fixing the bridge. We're counting on you. No, that's it. Kolla bara lite snabbt med trophies. Pew. Pew? Seems like it doesn't know much about Crawdaunt. It's a Pokémon that never existed on this island before, so that's not surprising. Jag gör ju som så att vi springer in till stan igen, för det är någonting som vi måste jämföra med själva. Ja. Vi ska bara investera, och heter det inte investera. Vi ska utforska lite och se vad de säger. Is the investigation going well? About Crawdaunt. Some of my buddies have headed to the lake to see if there really is a Crawdaunt there. I swear the lieutenant doesn't know how to give us a break. Apparently she's been placed in charge of the tourist resort project. She definitely seems like she knows what she's doing, doesn't she? Oh, so she's an entrepreneur too. I'm liking Louise more and more.
Yes?
Oh, what's wrong? Crawdaunt was wounding all those Pokemon. Who could do such a thing? Can you think of anyone at all who might be responsible? No, I can't imagine anyone living on this island would do something so terrible. About Waltz though. Come to think of it, you knew where Waltz lived, didn't you? Is he a friend? Oh, not really. I just visited his place a few times for business reasons. You might regarding construction of the resort. Yes, I wanted to see if he was willing to part with his property, which we need to continue with the plan. He definitely wasn't interested. Spray. About Crawdaunt then. Spret. You don't know any Pokemon like that. Well, yeah, it's not native to the island. About walls though. Sprit, huh? Seems like it's Pooty now. It says it doesn't like anyone who gives Louise a hard time. Okay. A quack. Quack. You want to go to talk to Crawdaunt to calm it down? Oh, I'm not sure if it's the type to just sit and listen. Nej, verkligen inte. Did something happen? There was a Crawdaunt at the lake? Never heard of such a Pokemon. I guess I better stay away if it's that dangerous. Här har vi Amanda.
I'm on the job.
Oh, it's you. Can't you see I'm in the middle of gathering testimony? Please don't bother me. Gathering testimony, but Amanda has nothing to do with this case. He's just flirting. Waltz has to be the one who brought Crawdaunt to the lake. Maybe this is his way of getting revenge against Pokemon and society in general. You can't prove that. You shouldn't accuse him of things without any evidence. Say whatever you want, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Oh yeah. Once the bridge is fixed, we'll be able to search the far shore of the lake. We'll find conclusive evidence there, mark my words. What about Amanda? Oh, Inspector Holiday introduced me to Miss Amanda a while back. Speaking to her just fills me with inspiration. A very smart, observant lady. I hope this doesn't inspire him to spout out any more brilliant theories. Han har nog a crush till Amanda.
How's the investigation?
Oh, Tim, it seems like things are a mess. Do you know him? Yes, he's the son of one of the boss's friends. We came to the island together. Ah, so that's why you're looking after him. Hey Pikachu, am I being cautious, or is Brad glaring at me? I bet he's just jealous. Don't worry about it. Oh Tim, you were gone for a while, so I was getting worried. Sorry about that, Amanda. It seems like things are really getting exciting. Is there anything I can do to help? So Crawdont was the one hurting all the other Pokemon. Who brought it here? Brad is saying that Mr. Walls is the one who brought the Crawdont to the island. Is it true? I can't say for certain, but I just can't believe Walls is the culprit for all this about Brad. Are you close to Brad? No, I only see him from time to time at crime scenes. He's friendly and funny. Friendly? Funny? Lite special. What's wrong? To think that someone would bring such a dangerous Pokemon to this island. Why would they do such a thing? Förmodligen för att få bort oss från ingången av en anledning. I heard the fog cleared up. Yeah. Crawdont? I've never heard of it. Is there really such a Pokemon at the lake? Yeah. Marill. Real? Don't be scared. As long as you stay away from its territory, Crawdont shouldn't attack you either. Nej, det har plötsligt kan jag snacka med den i luften. Is this the record that the chief was talking about? Looks like it. That should tell us more about the luggage Timber delivered last week. What do you think of this? It's got these marks on it together with names. It looks like a list tells where each box or luggage goes. The marks on the boxes are for specific houses. The marks for the lake, it doesn't exist after all. Just like the chief said, huh? Oh well. Is this an advertisement for timber transport? Let's see, it says, leave all your luggage to us, timber transport. Let's do that. Oh, this is a recruitment ad for the timber transport. Oh, and this looks like their collection records. So a record of all the packages they received here, right? What does it say? Huh. Ja. Tar vi ett foto här då. Vi har fått 2 trianglar, en fyrkant, 3 stycken cirklar med kryss och en cirkel. Och 8. Så. Well, there was no luggage that was sent to the lake, according to the bulletin board. There wasn't even a mark for the lake after all. Maybe it wasn't Timber that carried the box after all. Who knows? Let's check to make sure all the packages were delivered as scheduled anyway. Good idea. We can also see if they noticed anything when they received their packages. If you forget which mark was for which home, just check the flag out front each house. Where did the collected packages go? Kolla här då. There's a lot of wooden boxes piled here. They all have delivery notices on them. They must have come from here by boat. Så, nej, jag tror faktiskt att vi är rätt klara för idag. Kommer inte vidare här och nej, tiden är ute, så vi ser. Jag ska bara få upp en sån spaning. Nu landade Wingle också. 3 sek bara. Girl! Nej, de sa ingenting annat än Cappuccisjön. Nej. Så, nej. Jag tror att det får vara för idag faktiskt. Så, jag önskar er en fortsatt trevlig söndag. Så ses vi i nästa video. Jag ska bara springa förbi här och komma till slutet så vi kan ta spara. Och där sparar vi. Gött! Ha det fint allihop! Tja!